Hey guys, what's up? So the latest item adjustments are here, and they're about to shake up the meta. In this video, we're breaking down everything you need to know to dominate the battlefield with these new item updates. First up is the hottest item, Sky Piercer, and it's your ticket to instant kills. This bad boy lets you execute enemies the moment their health drops below a certain threshold. We're talking one-shot kills, folks. The more kills you get, the higher that HP threshold becomes. But if you die, you lose some of those stacks. It's only 1,500 gold, so it's perfect for heroes who want to snowball early like Fanny, Gushion, and Nolan. Their mobility makes them hard to kill, plus they can easily stack up because of their early game potential. The stat it gives is a bit weak though. For 1,500 gold, it only gives 60 adaptive attack and 15 movement speed. So think wisely before you buy this item. If you're not confident to get the kills, you might be better off completing your core items instead. Next up, we've got the Wishing Lantern. This item is a game changer for mages who love dealing massive magic damage. It's gonna help you melt tanks and chunk down enemy health bars like crazy. First off, you get a juicy 70 magic power boost and 10% cooldown reduction, making your skills hit like a track right from the start. But the real magic happens with its unique passive. It's called Butterfly Goddess and it's wild. Every time you deal 800 magic damage to an enemy hero, a butterfly is summoned to attack them. This butterfly isn't just for show though. It deals damage equal to 10% of the enemy's current HP. That means the more health they have, the harder it hits. This makes Wishing Lantern insanely good against tanks and bruisers with huge HP pools. You'll be chunking off massive portions of their HP with each butterfly attack. So who will use this item? Obviously, mages with high magic damage output are the best fit. Think heroes like Edoria, Novaria, or even Cecilion. Frontline mages like Alice can also make great use of Wishing Lantern thanks to its additive damage requirement. This means even if you deal less than 800 damage with a single attack, the damage from multiple skills can add up to trigger the butterfly effect. Alright, marksman mains, get ready for the Malefic Gun. This item is about to amp up your long-range game with a serious boost in both attack range and movement speed. Right off the bat, you get 45 physical attack, 25% attack speed, and 15% lifesteal, perfect for attack speed heroes. But what really sets the Malefic Gun apart is its unique passives. First up is Malefic Energy. Every time you hit an enemy with a skill, your basic attack range increases by a whopping 15% for 3 seconds. That's a huge window to poke and harass your enemies from a safe distance. The second passive Zeal is all about mobility. Each basic attack gives you a 10% movement speed boost for 1 second. This makes it easier to kite around enemies, dodge skill shots, and reposition for the perfect angle. So who should be using Malefic Gun? Marksmen, of course, but not just any marksman. This item is best suited for heroes who rely on their skills to set up their attacks like Irital, Layla, or even Hanabi. The range boost for Malefic Energy gives them even more poke potential, and the movement speed from Zeal makes them harder to catch. Now let's talk about the revamped item effects. First is Thunderbelt, and it had a massive change on its stats. They removed the mana regen and cooldown reduction and replaced it with movement speed and hybrid defense. But the real magic is on its new unique passive. Every 4 seconds, your next basic attack will deal extra true damage that scales with your defense. Enemies around the main target will be slowed by 99%. And the best part is that you gain 1 hybrid defense each time the attack hits an enemy hero. Yes, that's right, permanent defense if you hit an enemy hero with a basic attack. You'll get tankier as the game progresses. So who can use this? Well, the defense feature encourages you to stay engaged in battles, making this item incredibly valuable for frontline fighters and tanky roamers. It's good for heroes that can easily reach the enemy with basic attacks as often as possible to maximize its defense. Sustained fighters like Tamus, Ruby, and Terisla will benefit from the new Thunderbelt. For tanks, I highly recommend Kufra because his passive grants him extended basic attack range, which means easier Thunderbelt activation. Next is Fleeting Time. Fleeting time has always been a go-to item for mages craving cooldown reduction. But now, thanks to its new adaptive damage, both physical and magic heroes can reap its benefits. That's right, assassins, fighters, marksmen, everyone gets a piece of the cooldown slashing passive. Heroes with long ultimate cooldowns are the biggest winners here. Imagine a Yuzong constantly transforming into his black dragon form, an unstoppable Yin wreaking havoc one by one, or an Argus endlessly casting his eternal evil ultimate. The possibilities are endless. Next is Clock of Destiny, where they slightly adjusted its base stats. But the big change is on its new unique passive. Every time you hit an enemy hero with magic damage, you gain a stack of hybrid defense. This stacks up to 6 times and lasts for 5 seconds, making you tankier with each hit. But wait, there's more. There's a second unique passive that acts like a built-in lifeline. When your HP or mana drops below 50%, it automatically starts regenerating a good chunk of it. This is a huge help in staying alive during those intense team fights or when you get caught out by the enemy. Keep in mind, this passive has a 60-second cooldown, so it now has defense and regeneration, which means it's good for frontline mages like Alice and Esmeralda. Hylos, Edit, and Uranus will also love this new feature. Next on our list is Winter Crown, or formerly known as Winter Truncheon. This icy item just got a major upgrade. First off, it now grants adaptive damage, meaning both physical and magic heroes benefit from its stats. Plus, we get a sweet 5% cooldown reduction. The biggest change is the updated active skill, Frozen. Now, skills you cast before activating Winter Crown's freeze will no longer be interrupted. This is huge for heroes with channeled ultimates like Odette, Gord, or even Claude. You can now freeze yourself for protection while your ultimate keeps on going. Thanks to the adaptive damage, almost any hero can find value in Winter Crown. But it's especially powerful on those with channeled abilities or those who need a brief moment of invincibility during team fights. Heroes like Odette, Chang'e, Gord, and even Show for his godly TikTok moves can use the new Winter Crown. Next is the item Twilight Armor, where only its unique passive is changed. When you take a single hit that exceeds 800 damage, Twilight Armor kicks in. The extra damage beyond 800 is reduced by a percentage based on your total HP. So the more HP you have, the more damage Twilight Armor absorbs for you. The best part is that it no longer has a cooldown. This means the protection is always on when using Twilight Armor. Tanks and fighters who naturally have high HP are the biggest winners here. They'll get the most out of Twilight's damage reduction. Next is the War Axe, and it's now the go-to item for Spell Vamp. It gives you 12% Spell Vamp right off the bat, no stacks needed. Basically, it's almost the same as before, except you don't need to collect stacks to activate the Spell Vamp. And because of this new adjustment, the Bloodless Axe item has been removed. If you've noticed, War Axe has a new icon, and on the left side is the old Bloodless Axe. Next item is Glowing Wand. The old item, Necklace of the Rans, has been merged with a new Glowing Wand. This means Glowing Wand now has Life Bane effect, which is used in reducing the shield and heal effects of the enemy. It will now become a core item for many mages because of its burn effect and Life Bane features, which is a perfect combination if you're looking to counter those pesky healers and high sustain heroes. Last item is the new Queen's Wings, where they've added a new unique passive. Whenever you lose 1% of your max HP, your damage will increase by 0.25% and it has a limit of 15%. Basically, your damage will get higher if you are low on HP. Based on the description, you'll need to lose 60% of your HP to reach that 15% damage increase. Not bad, right? It's quite effective for sustained fighters who want to increase their damage without losing too much durability. Examples are Ruby, Terizla, Lapu-Lapu, and Yuzong. So which items are you most excited to try? Which one will shake up the new meta? Let me know in the comment section. That's all for this video. Stay safe and thank you for watching.